This is Stephen, a college junior with a major in entrepreneurship. He just walked into his 6-hour-long history class.
Was the Holocaust necessary to Hitler's plans, or did it in fact ruin his plans? Did it in fact get people
As you can
so
tell,
much hatred
it's an
for him
absolute thrill for him.
they wanted to attack him?
Day by day, he attends these gen ed courses under the illusion that he actually could get something worthwhile out of them. It has been this way ever since he can remember. To this day, he still doesn't know what subject he is truly passionate about. Even though he took some classes within his major, entrepreneurship has never really been a choice Stephen liked. He just picked it so he wouldn't be undecided. He doesn't have much time to regret his choice now, so at this point in his life, he just accepts that's the way things are. He'll remain in this rut for the entirety of his life.
Precisely. One must be wrathful.
Every night, to make sure he gets to his early morning classes on time, he has to go to sleep at 11 p.m. exactly.
Oh, hey, Steven.
Hey, Griff.
Both knew from previous unpleasant experiences that random roommates hardly stay good friends after the first couple of weeks. So, they decided not to even bother trying to talk to each other anymore and minded their own business. It was at this very minute, the only time he really had to himself today, that Stephen played with the idea that things could be different. He pictured himself as things he could never possibly be, even with the greatest dedication to the craft. However, he quickly brushed off these ridiculous thoughts and went to sleep.
I want to be a musician.
What?
Like, why not? Music's always been fun to me. It's been a hobby of mine. Man, I didn't get that much practice.
This isn't in the
but
script
I
at all.
like to
What the
listen.
bloody hell's going on?
My grandma liked to listen to music. She's the one that kind of got me into it. I like teaching people.
Okay, well
I'm a
then.
music teacher. I'm likable.
Director!
Got a good ear.
Director!
Give good advice.
Cut!
People look up to me.
Cut!
I mean, I
Cut
could
the
be a
camera!
musician. This is
Cut the
something
bloody
I
camera!
do. I mean,
Oh, fine. I feel like getting a coffee break
I wanna
anyways,
be a
but this
musician.
better be
Really.
sorted out when I get back.
I want to do something exciting with my life. It's time to take charge. I'm gonna be a musician. Yeah, I am gonna be a musician. Hey, I overheard the ukulele. I didn't know you could play one.
Yeah, I have been for a while. You want to try?
Sure. Nice.
And cut.
How was that?
Well, we just went totally off track.
Yeah, I was just messing around, but we can go back to it now.
Actually, that whole improvised monologue you just did, it seems to work. I want to keep it. But doesn't that mess up the entire script? Yeah, but I'm kind of thinking a whole tragic story about a guy that goes through a rut every day of his life isn't really that exciting for audiences. So I might want to change it up a bit.
So what now?
Well, it's up to you guys, really. I'm kind of just thinking we roll with whatever comes to mind. I'm just gonna give you guys that much freedom for this project, and I mean, I really trust you guys. I really trust what you're doing, going unscripted. So, I mean, maybe we can try like a new theme. There's no such thing as a scripted fate.
Okay.
Like that can be like a moral of this story sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Cool.
All right.
That's what you'd like to think, smartass.
I got it. Get on the camera.
Ready then.
But then, the director noticed that the SD card on the camera was full.
Shoot. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get this on my computer.
But what he didn't realize was that he was walking straight into an invisible interdimensional vortex. He passed through it and ended up in a dark place between worlds in which there was no return. He was never seen again.
Wait, what? No, you can't just take me out of my own film. Hey, whoa, hey!
Not exactly sure.
All of a sudden, Stephen instantly fell asleep because it was so far past his curfew.
I mean, with the new...
Good night, man.
He woke up the next day not remembering anything that had happened the night before. He figured he should go right back to studying for his next exam. And he definitely was not thinking about music.
Hey, here's that guitar tab book I was telling you about. Oh, thanks, dude. I completely forgot about it.
What? No!
You know, ever since that epiphany I had last night, I think I want to switch to a music major and see where that takes me. It's a good idea, man. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things you have to have a bunch of time under your belt to be able to make anything of it, you know? It's not true at all. Dude, I have this cousin out in Arizona. For the longest time, he thought he wanted to be like a business major or something. He was taking all these marketing courses, but he wasn't happy. So he decides to audition for his school's play. Next thing you know, he's moving off to New York 2 weeks later. 3 weeks after that, he gets cast as the female lead in the musical Cats. I don't know.
Okay, that's enough of you. Griffin's phone rang. It was his alarm, reminding him that he had to get going on his 100-page paper that was due the following Monday in his philosophy class. Because that's how much he seems to be capable of doing right now.
I gotta go, man, but good talk.
Professor Millsap. I can talk to him about this.
Okay, so Professor Millsap is having an unusually awful day today. He spilled hot tea all over his crotch while reading the paper. His car broke down, forcing him to run all the way across town to the campus. And as soon as he got to his class, he found that every one of his students had ditched him. He ended up being so furious that he said to himself, I swear, if I had to talk to one more student today, I will literally explode.
Another student today, I will literally explode.
Hey, Professor Millsap, can I talk to you for a second?
Well, that was an unexpected twist. Didn't intend for that to happen. After witnessing Professor Millsap's spontaneous combustion, Stephen had nowhere to turn. He started to believe that changing his fate was futile.
What seems to be so wrong about this? Why does everything seem to be acting against me?
Okay, you want to know why? Just then, the ghostly apparition of Professor Millsap appeared to convince him to stop this nonsense.
Jesus Christ!
Stephen, you must stop this nonsense. Only you can do it. I've hurdled through more hoops in my time, and I've learned something very valuable from today.
And that is...
It's not fucking worth it. I exploded, Steven. I didn't even know that was possible. I wanted to be an actor, for God's sake. Even if it was just like a part-time thing. But you know what? Screw it. You want to be a musician? You want to take extra classes and have to graduate 2 years later? Is that what you want? Fine. There. Make sure you turn that into academic advising or whatever.
Just make something of your life, kid.
Okay. Think. The cameraman tripped. Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't change much. Stephen reached a fork in the path and turned right. He suffered a barrage of, I don't know, oranges! But Stephen realized that they only accept those forms if they are stapled together. He would have to return to his room before... Oh, for God's sake. Just then Stephen remembered that he was deathly afraid of doorknobs. Oh, that was close.
Oh, hey, Stephen.
What? No!
I managed to finish that 100-page paper I was working on.
That's impossible!
But how? I don't know. That just seemed like what I was capable of doing today.
Oh, fuck me!
What are you doing on the floor?
Just remembered I was deathly afraid of doorknobs.
Sorry to hear that, man. I can help you out with that.
Oh my God! Yes! That's it. This story is officially ruined. I am done. Screw everyone here. All of a sudden, the sky turned red. Griffin and Stephen look up at the sky and notice a giant meteor heading straight for Tampa. They knew the end had arrived.
Wait, no, you can't just do that.
Why can't I?
You bastard! Come on, Stephen. I know where to go.
Okay.
There's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it now. I am the voice of God in this film. I am God. I have the control. You have nothing. Do you mind here? I'm in the middle of recording something for,
You were saying?
Okay, fine. You got me. What are you gonna do now?
Make you undo what you narrated?
And why should I, wanker? It was the two of you and that lousy moron of a director who sidetracked my original script. My original script.
Well, your script sucks.
Excuse me, twat?
Hey, just hear us out, man.
No. It says right here that Stephen says, well, your script sucks. Narrator responds, excuse me, twat. And then Griffin intervenes. What the hell? This isn't right.
Oh. I changed the script while I was gone.
I thought you were working on a 100-page paper.
I procrastinated.
Are you sure this is what you want me to do?
Just give us a chance.
Okay, man. Whatever. Whatever you say. It turns out that it wasn't a meteor, just a crappy red effect in post-production, because this is a student film with a nearly $0 budget. Subtle. Stephen successfully changed his major to music. With his prior experiences in entrepreneurship, he decided the best way to make his dream work was to become a music teacher. And so, with his newfound empowerment, he found the resolve to change the other areas of his life, knowing that he is the master of his own fate. Odd. This part works like how the credits should. The role of Stephen Card was played by Stephen Card. The role of Griffin Guinta was played by Griffin Guinta. The role of Professor Millsap was played by John Millsap. This film was written, directed, recorded, and edited by Nolan Tashjian, who in fact does exist. And this film was narrated by yours truly, the man with the silk voice, Charles Doubleday-Potts. And this film was narrated by yours truly, the man with the silk voice, Charles Doubleday-Potts.
Okay.
Okay. Charles hits himself. Charles hits himself again. Charles is wondering why he's hitting himself.
Why am I hitting myself?
And cut.